by Movie Buzz. Here for today's movie reviews. Here's the first one. American Sniper with Bradley Cooper and Sienna Miller. And if you haven't seen it, here's a quick rundown of it. From director Clint Eastwood comes American Sniper, starring Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle, the most lethal sniper in US military history. But there was much more to this true American hero than his skill with a rifle. US Navy SEAL sniper Chris Kyle is sent to Iraq with only one mission: to protect his brothers in arms. His pinpoint accuracy saves countless lives and on the battlefield, and his as stories of his courageous exploits spread, he earns the nickname Legend. That's American Sniper. Here's the disc, and here's the spine. The next one is Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day with Steve Carell, Jennifer Garner, and Australia's Ed Oxenbould, who's now in Paper Planes. Here's what this movie's about. Disney's heartwarming comedy will have your entire family laughing out loud. Based on the best-selling book, it follows the exploits of Alexander as he experiences the most terrible and horrible day of his young life, and wonders if bad things only happen to him. But he discovers he's not alone when his dad, Steve Carell, mom, Jennifer Garner, and family live through their own terrible and hilarious day. It will tickle everyone's funny bone and warm their hearts as they discover how even on rotten days families can grow closer. That's Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Here's the disc, and here's the spine. Next one is the new Chris Hemsworth movie before Avengers Age of Ultron, Blackhat. I haven't seen it, but here's a quick synopsis. Set within the world of global cybercrime, legendary's Blackhat follows a furlonged convict and his American and Chinese partners as they hunt a high-level cybercrime network from Chicago to Los Angeles to Hong Kong to Jakarta. That's Blackhat. Here's the disc. The next one is the Duff. It stars Parenthood's Mae Whitman. The Duff stands for Designated Ugly Fat Friend. Have you ever seen it? It's a quick synopsis of it. You either know one, you have one, or you are one. Bianca is a content high school senior whose world is shattered when she learns the student body knows her as the Duff, Designated Ugly Fat Friend, to her prettier, more popular friends. Now, despite the words of caution from her favorite teacher, she puts aside the potential distraction of her crush, Toby, and enlists Wesley, a slick but charming jock, to help reinvent herself. To save her senior year from turning into a total disaster, Bianca must find the confidence to overthrow the school's ruthless label maker, Madison, and remind everyone that no matter what people look or act like, We are all someone's stuff. Here's the disc. Here's the spine. Next one is Adam Sandler's new The Cobbler. Haven't seen it? Here's a quick synopsis. Leave your life in someone else's shoes. Max Simpkin repairs shoes in the same New York shop that has been in his family for generations. Disenchanted with the grind of daily life, Max stumbles upon a magical heirloom that allows him to step into the lives of his customers and see the world in a new way. Sometimes walking in another man's shoes is the only way one can discover who they really are. That's the Cobbler. Here's the disc. Here's the spine. The next one is Into the Woods. If you haven't seen it, here's a quick synopsis. From the director of Chicago and the producer of Wicked comes a modern twist on the beloved fairy tales you thought you knew. Meryl Streep stars in this epic musical saga about daring to venture into the woods. Iconic characters such as Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk and Rapunzel find their fates intertwined with a humble baker and his wife, whose longing to have a child sends them on a quest to reverse a witch's curse. With an all-star cast, this spellbinding adventure is everything you could ever wish for. That's Into the Woods. Here's the disc. Here's the spine. The next one is The Interview with James Franco and Seth Rogen. Have you ever seen it? Here's a quick synopsis of this one. Dave Skylark and his producer Aaron Rappaport run the popular celebrity tabloid TV show Skylark Tonight. When they discover that North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is a fan of the show, they land an interview with him in an attempt to legitimize themselves as journalists. As Dave and Aaron prepare to travel to Pyongyang, their plans change when the CIA recruits them. Perhaps the two least qualified men imaginable to assassinate Kim Jong-un. That's The Interview. Here's the disc, and here's the spine. My next one is the newie Cinderella. Haven't seen it? Here's a quick synopsis of this one. A dream is a wish your heart makes. The story of Cinderella follows the fortunes of young Ella. Lily James has the purest heart living in a cruel world, filled with evil stepmother, Lady Tremaine, Kate Blanchett, and her daughters Anastasia, Holiday Granger, and Drusilla, Sophie McShearer, out to ruin Ella's life. When Ella begins to lose hope, she meets dashing stranger in the woods. Ella finally feels she has met a kindred soul. It appears her fortunes may be about to change when the palace sends out an open invitation for all the maidens to attend a ball, raising Ella's hopes of once again encountering the charming Kit, Richard Madden. Alas, her stepmother forbids her to attend and cautiously rips apart her dress. But as in all good fairy tales, help is at hand when a kindly beggar woman, Helena Bonham Carter, steps forward and, armed with a pumpkin and a few mice, changes Cinderella's life forever. That's Cinderella. Here's the disc. Here's the spine. My second last one is The Best of Me, with James Marsden, Michelle Monaghan, Luke Bracey, and Liana Liberato. Here's the synopsis of this one. Amanda and Dawson are soulmates who met as teens and were from different backgrounds, but circumstances would force them to part ways. 20 years they are brought back together by the passing of a mutual friend. So they go back home to fulfill his final wishes. They run into each other. While Amanda is married a bit unhappily, she still has feelings for Dawson, but she can't forgive him for pushing her away. This is based on a Nicholas Sparks book. Here's the disc. Here's the spine. And my last movie for today is the newie Annie with Wednesday Wallace, Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz-Madden, Bobby Cannavale, and Rose Byrne. I've never even seen it. Here's a quick synopsis of this one. Academy Award nominee Wednesday Wallace, Best Actress, Beast of the Southern Wild, 2012, stars as Annie, a young, happy foster kid who's also tough enough to make her way on the streets of New York. But everything's about to change when New York mayoral candidate Will Stacks, Jamie Foxx, makes a campaign move and takes her in. Stacks believes he's her guardian angel, but it might be the other way around. That's Annie. Here's the spine, and here's the disc. So the movies I reviewed today are Annie, The Best of Me, Cinderella, The Interview, Into the Woods, The Cobbler, The Duff, Blackhat, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, and American Sniper. I'm the J-Man. Remember, dream is a wish your heart makes. Till next time, bye!